Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and of course club members. And welcome to the Woodman Panto 2017. Now, very often Bryn tells you about all the emergency exits we've got here, over there and there. I would like to say at this point that they're all locked and barred, and there are bouncers stationed outside, okay? And it's not to stop people coming in, okay? So, welcome to the Woodman Panto 2017, which we're proud to present Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Now, there were complaints last year that I said far too much. And I've been asked,
you farted too much.
No. It was said that I said far too much, and I've been asked to be more concise. To which I say, no. I only do this once a year, and it's my chance to shine. Standing at the back playing mandolin for nothing to prove all the time is no fun, believe me.
For us either.
No, I know.
Smells terrible.
So although I've got nothing to prove, I'll try to keep it succinct, whatever that means. It's not easy though when there's so much to explain just to get you to the start of the panto, so I've made a short list of bullet points to get you there. King Donald, the Donald of Twitterland, and his Queen Ivanka have a daughter, Snow White. Queen Ivanka dies in childbirth. Oh yes, she does. King Donald is left to bring up his daughter alone. So he marries Queen Melania, who becomes Snow White's stepmother. Are you with it so far?
Yeah.
Queen Melania is very, very vain and makes use of a magic mirror she consults at least a dozen times every day for reassurance. So there you are, up to date, so let's begin. Here comes the Queen now.
Get them off!
Leave them on.
I am the Queen of I am the Queen of Twitterland. Melania is my name, and my husband Donald. I was going to do this in an accent. No,
It's a Brummie accent.
And tweeting is his game. He never ever talks to me. It really is a shame. All he does is tweet, tweet, tweet. It drives me near insane.
Just one quick interruption at this point before we go on. There was actually going to be a part for King Donald, but we ran out of actors. We've still run out of actors, as you can see. So we had to write him out. Don't be too disappointed, though. He was rubbish anyway. Okay, Your Majesty, you can carry on then.
Thank you. Once I was so beautiful, the fairest in the land, but now it seems... A Brummie accent, I think. But now it seems I'm losing it. I just don't understand. Still for some assurance, I have a magic glass. All I do is look at it and quite simply ask, mirror, mirror in my hand, who is the fairest in the land? I said, mirror, mirror in my hand, who is the fairest in the land?
The mirror just said, oh shit.
Thank you for calling Magic Mirror. Your call is important to us, and we will endeavour to answer it as soon as we can be bothered to pick up the phone. Please hold whilst we totally ignore you. Have a nice day. Gracias por llamar Magic Mirror. Tu llamada es importante para nosotros y trataremos de responderlo tan pronto como nos molestemos a levantar el teléfono. Por favor, espera mientras te ignoramos por completo. Que tengas un buen día.
Stop that shit. Oh, pardon me. Sorry, I'm talking to them, not you. Oh, pardon me, I didn't hear. I was taking a little nap. Well, in a beer glass. But now I hear the Queen is calling. It's put me in a flap. Every time she talks to me, I feel I'm in a trap. The answer that she wants from me, well, basically, is love her. I must say you're beautiful, which undoubtedly she was. Oh dear. But since Snow White has come of age, it's not the case, because Snow White is the fairest, more beautiful by far. But I'm too scared to tell the truth. You know, I really can't.
Are you listening?
What?
I said, mirror, mirror in me hand, who is the fairest in the land?
Oh, well, here goes. Which one is it now? That one. Lady. Oh, hang on.
I feel I should have learned to dance to go into while he's doing this.
Lady Queen, there is no doubt, you are the fairest hereabouts. There is no other in the land compared to you, for thou art grand.
Ha-ha, that's better. I'm feeling myself again.
Told you about that.
So here goes. Mirror, mirror, just for me, make me slim and 6'3".
Oh, fairest Queen, I would for you do anything, of course. But miracles are one thing I surely can't perform.
Oh well, suppose I can't have everything.
But the mirror, after all these years, has an attack of conscience and speaks to the Queen again.
Crikey.
Oh, fair Queen, this can't go on, I really must be truthful. Once you were so beautiful as well as being useful. Youthful even. You've never been useful, have you? But as far as the months and years have passed and age has taken over, I fear there is another one with a face more fair and gentle.
My collar keeps going in front of the street.
I know that. We call it a filter.
You what?
Eh?
Another? You surely have this wrong. How can there be somebody else when I have reigned so long? Who is this person of whom you speak? I really have to know. Whoever she is, I don't care. She'll really have to go.
I knew it would always be a shock. That's why I kept it quiet. You really do not want to know, because you'll get a fright. But if you must have the secret, then I've been keeping still. No, that I've been keeping still. Are you ready? Are you sure? Then the truth I'll tell. It is the young, the slender, the absolutely stunningly beautiful Rob O'Dell. Not really. It's Snow White. Don't show him that, they'll get feedback.
At this point, Snow White appears.
Black and gold, my favourite colours.
I thought that was silver and gold.
You're in black and gold.
Good day, dear stepmother. You don't look well. Are you poorly? Oh, please do tell.
Oh no, it's Snow White. That's gone and torn it. I wanted so to give her warning. The Queen won't like her for what I've said. I fear she may not keep her head.
The Queen gives her one of those looks of hate. You know, just like the one you get from the wife when you've dared to have an opinion.
Snow White, my dear. I've gone Jewish now.
You have.
Snow White, my dear. What a surprise. It's good to see you in your big
Brown.
brown eyes. Got blue here. I'm glad you're here. I was hoping that we could go off stage and have a chat. Shall we go over here? We've gone.
You've got to say something behind you.
Oh, I see. Sorry. You stay there.
What's the DI box?
Your DI's DI.
I must hatch a cunning plan to rid me of Snow White. Something quick and deadly that can be done this night. I will call my faithful servant, for he has served me well. He can murder her for me, and then she'll go to hell.
Later on that day, the Queen summons her servant, Harvey, to explain her plan.
Oh God, I'm back again. The eye box. It's the same money as last year when I said nothing. Harvey! 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 Come here, I have a task for you.
I am here for you, my queen. Please tell me your wishes. But will it take me very long? I'm trying to do the dishes.
I have a special job for you. Tell no one what I've said. I want you to take Snow White away and chop off her pretty head. And to be sure the job is done, and you've done just what I've said, bring me her heart in a Tesco bag, just to make sure she's dead.
Kill Snow White? Oh, surely not. You cannot want her dead. Why not send her on a trip to somewhere nice instead? Send her on a holiday, a trip to go somewhere. Perhaps with Monarch Airways, or even Ryanair. Which one you pick or choose, I do not really care. If either of them takes her out, she'll not get back from there.
You can tell from that bit of script how long ago it was they started writing this, can't you?
It's a bit like the holidays you used to have with pound stretcher, those, weren't they? Anywhere in the world you liked for £1 on a stretcher. No!
Rob.
No! I have decided I want her gone for good. Take her for a little walk into the deep dark wood. And when she's well and truly lost and don't know where her is, plunge this knife. It's over there somewhere, I think. Got a knife?
No,
No.
no knife.
Plunge this magic invisible knife. If you know where that is.
Props! You never put a knife on the list.
At this point, the servant takes a deep breath. Well, you would, wouldn't you?
Oh, hang on a minute. I'll change picture.
I see that you're hesitating. I don't think that you should. If you don't do this thing for me, it'll be you in the deep dark wood.
Very well for you, my queen, the deed it shall be done. Though I'm not too keen on it, your wish is my command. I'll take her to the deep dark wood on the pretext of a chat. And what you ask, I'll see to it. She'll not be coming back.
So the servant and Snow White are now walking in the deep dark wood. She is completely lost, as indeed am I.
Oh, it was especially nice of you to ask me for a walk. But it's been so long since we came out. I'm sure I'm lost, you know. Why did you bring me all this way? What is behind your thinking? Was it just so we could talk? Please give me an inkling.
You'll not believe me if I tell you why I brought you here. Come sit down on the grass with me. I'll try to make it clear. You can if you want to. I'm not looking up again.
That's quite a good line, I'll use that one. I thought the part was going to somebody younger, I'm sorry.
Oh dear.
Dead man.
Oh dear, how unexpected. Was this a mere facade? You're not really expecting me to give you a massage.
There you go, a bit more up to date with that reference, eh?
Oh no, I can't do that. I'm really not that type. At least, I'm pretty sure I'm not. But then I've never tried.
Yeah, a bit of poetic license there. Okay.
My name, it may be Harvey, but Weinstein, I am not. I haven't bought my bathrobe. Surely you can see. You have misunderstood me. I fear it is no good. It's not the real reason I have brought you to this wood.
Oh, are you sure?
The Queen, your wicked stepmother, she has commanded me to bring you to the deep dark wood and to kill you, don't you see? To prove that dirty deed I have carried out, she bade me take your heart to her. to show her there's no doubt. Oh no, Snow White, don't be alarmed, for I will never harm you. Do you harm? To the Queen I surely lied, so could you run away and hide?
For this I thank you, but tell me please, what price my freedom be?
Because I love you, my sweet dear, all I ask of you is this, that you should run away from here, but first give me a kiss.
I knew the thespians were coming on.
This panto is full of surprises. Would you have guessed that the servant is secretly in love with Snow White, and he can no more kill her than buy a season ticket to the Albion? In the interest of impartiality, I have to say that other football clubs are available, but not so cheaply.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Now flee, go quick, make haste as you run away. Remember, you shall not return forever from this day.
Do you want to hand up?
I'll manage. It says, oh, now I've gone past 60.
So the kind servant kills a deer which just happens to be wandering around at the wrong time.
Oh dear.
And after cutting out its heart, returns to the castle to face the Queen.
Ah, oh true and loyal servant, have you done what I asked? Bring me the heart of the dead Snow White that you have in that bag.
I have, as you commanded, killed the fair Snow White. I thought it would be easy, but she put up a fight. But despite it all, she is dead, and she lies on the ground. Here is her heart as you required, to prove my deed is sound. There's a discount voucher in there as well for the test.
Did you give my my card as well? That's all right.
You've got the card, yeah.
I'm going to get some points for the Christmas present, she says. Now this is done, I shall once more be the fairest in this land. To prove the point, let me consult the mirror in my hand.
Oops, thought this might happen.
Mirror, mirror in my hand, now the deed's complete. Tell me who is the most beautiful, voluptuous, and really quite sweet.
Well, it's a yeah, kid. Oh, Queen, I am so sorry, 'cause something ain't quite right. When I look into my inner self, all I see is Snow White.
Are you sure you've looked? Are you sure you've looked? Because that's quite a big inner self.
I can only see
Could
so
be
far.
hiding behind something.
I can only see so
Snow White? Snow White?
Steady.
I don't believe it. How can this be? I thought she was dead. Where is that wretched servant? I'll soon chop off his head.
But thankfully the servant has made his escape and is lying low. This, as will be revealed later, is a good thing. Meanwhile, the Queen is talking to the mirror again. Stupid old bat.
Mirror, mirror, tell me quick. If Snow White did not die, where is she now then?
oh, fairest Queen but one, it seems that she is gone, and found a little cottage down in the deep, dark wood. She will never come back here. She'll stay there for all time. But she'll always be more beautiful than you.
Let's go now to the deep dark wood to see how Snow White is getting on. She's been running through the woods for hours and is just about to give up with exhaustion when she spots a cottage-type building in the clearing.
Oh, I really am so tired. I've been running around for hours. I'm all hot and sweaty. Oh, I need a shower.
And now, at this point, we were going to have it rain all over the stage. We're going to set up a couple of sprinklers and have a sort of play on the word shower, but Pat and Jeff decided that they had to put up with this us lot every Friday, and that was one shower too many as it was. Spurs.
interrupt so much. Where was I? Oh yes, the shower. Thank you. But wait, what is that building over there? It looks like a cottage. I wonder who lives there.
Is it okay if I speak now?
If you must, I suppose.
Snow White approaches the cabin and knocks on the door.
Thank you.
Knocks on the door. Knocks on the door, I said.
Oh dear, that was really rather loud. I should be much more quiet. Was it the curry I had last night? I certainly must change my diet.
And your knickers.
God, so that's in Holland.
Not a Monday, is it?
I wonder who it all belongs to. Be they tall or short? I think it could be one huge giant or even 7 dwarfs.
Just then, by sheer coincidence, she hears something in the distance.
Having worked all day, you can't say
Chris, there's no need to stoop, mate. You're all right.
Just then they see Snow White. Surprised, they stop thinking, which is a bloody good thing.
Who is this charming creature?
Who in our house is stood?
I wonder what her name is.
What you doing in our wood?
I say, why don't we ask her?
It'll be all right.
Tell me, dear, what is your name?
My name is Snow White.
Hey?
What? It's Snow White. You wimp whispering. You've been drinking again.
Do you want to try that again?
Steve up, carry on.
My dear.
Can you speak a little louder?
So that we can hear.
I said my name is Snow White.
Snow need to shout it, as you know.
We're not all as deaf as that.
Snow Point, it's all we can hear.
Just what is it you're getting at?
So, if my dear, we're going to talk. Never work with children and animals. So, if my dear, we're going to talk.
It's no good being vague.
Speak more clearly, then we'll hear what you're trying to say.
Oh, you really are so funny. Excuse me, can I get in there? At least that was the idea. Tell me, please, what are your names? Let's start with you, my dear.
I'm Doc, the clever one.
And I'm happy, me. A piece of miscasting, ain't it, really? Take the script, that.
Get away.
And I'm Droopy. No,
Don't be! Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, And I'm Grumpy, see?
Typecast.
Always.
I'm so bashful. I'm shy.
Oh, sleepy.
I'm sneezy. Oh, that's you! No, I don't really know why,
And I'm still Snow White. How nice to meet you all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What brings you to our little house?
Down in the deep dark wood. Did your wicked stepmother try to do you in for good?
Did you escape and run away?
And find us quite by chance.
Does that sum up the story, dear?
Why, yes, it does. Much. Thanks.
That's good, that is.
It really is. It moves the script along. And do you want to stay with us?
Here in our little home?
But if you stay right here with us,
You'll not be alone.
Oh, thank you, thank you. That's so very kind.
Yeah.
No more need I to roam. For as oft been said many times before, there's no place
Like
home. Actually, it should have said there's no place like home.
So, you can live with us, my dear.
As long as in return.
You tidy up this bloody shambles while we go out to earn.
Cook our meals and wash our pots.
polish all around.
Does it sound like modern slavery?
No, a housewife, I'll be bound.
Well, thank goodness that's over. So, Snow White is now staying with these 7 complete strangers in their house in return for certain services. Does that seem likely to you? No, but hey, Panto.
Form an orderly queue, gentlemen.
Oh,
We're going to go.
Meanwhile,
Excellent.
back at the castle,
Pursued by a bear.
Watch out for that bloody spider.
Wish I hadn't chosen that poor Jabba's chocolate. Snow White, my fair stepdaughter, is very much alive. This cannot be, so to do her in, a plot I have devised. I shall take this rosy apple and poison I'll inject. It looks so appetising she never will suspect. I know she's in a cottage down in the deep dark wood. In this disguise, need 3 hands there. In this disguise, I'll go to her and offer her this food. How to get there, I'm not sure. I've not been there before, but trust Satnav Sally will take me to the door.
come on, that's enough of that. That's more performing rights we owe him. Meanwhile, in the cottage in the deep dark wood, Snow White is doing the housework.
I want to break free. I want to break free. I want to break free from your lies. Yeah, so satisfied. I'll leave.
Am I doing it right,
Keep going, I like watching it. Look at that bloody house. There's something you don't see every day, Chris,
I really am quite lucky to find somewhere to live. The dwarves, they are so kind to me.
Yeah.
Such favour do they give. I've had lots of chocolates. It's just one fine example. But it's been so very long since I've had a nice rosy apple.
Just then, there's a knock at the door. Just then, there's a knock at the door. Oh, what a bother.
Someone knocking at the door. Somebody ringing the bell. Someone's knocking at the door. Somebody's ringing the bell. Do me a favor.
Not yet.
Who's on there? Hang on,
Oh, you
it's
haven't
my
opened the
turn.
door yet. We're
No,
talking
I
through the door at the moment.
Someone's knocking at the door. Just who can it be? I hope it's a stranger with an apple for me. You need two.
Pardon?
You need two, just so you know.
Don't give your bloody sound, will you?
Hey, a bloody might clear up the chismossy reputation. Good day, young mistress. How are you? I've just called round to see if you would like this apple, which I have bought you for your tea.
Don't eat it, he's injected it with a small prick.
To be fair, it was all I'd got. Unless you know different, of course.
Why, what a strange coincidence. This really can't be true. I was just talking to myself and I mentioned you. Please come in and sit yourself down.
No, keep on reading.
Okay. Make yourself at home. It's lovely to have a visitor when I am all alone.
Why, thank you, mistress. That's very kind. But I will not come in. I can't stay long, it's getting late. And the pantomime's overrunning. Take these apples I bought you. Both of them.
Thank you.
Fine pair.
Relax and have a rest. But one of them is poisonous. So which one? Can you guess?
Thank you so much. You are so very kind. But which apple shall I have? I can't make up my mind.
Now, this is the bit where you can participate, because we know how you like joining in. So, if you think it's poisoned, shout, "No, it's poisoned!"
Tell me, which one shall I have? Shall I have this one?
No, it's poison!
Or shall I have this one?
No, it's poison!
No, come on. Look, there's only one of them poisoned. Which one are you going to choose?
Shall I have this one?
No, it's poison!
Or this one?
Yes!
No, it's poison!
Oh, for God's sake, eat them both.
Well, you lot weren't a lot of help, were you? There was a choice of two and you picked the wrong one. Snow White is dead and our panto is ended. Didn't go quite the way I thought it should, but that's it, I suppose, so good night. No, Des, it says some sheets of paper.
Oh, I said it's shit paper.
Amazing. Well, who'd have thought it? Good night. No, I was kidding. Later that evening, the dwarfs come home from work.
It's home from tea we come. 2 pounds of steak and a great big cake. Ho hum, ho hum, ho hum, ho hum, ho hum. So vegetarian,
We'll eat with us and we'll make a fuss. Ho hum, ho hum, ho hum, ho hum.
Don't eat that!
Oh!
Barney, picks anything up.
My goodness gracious me!
Can you see what I can see?
No. Yes, I can see she's looking great.
Just let me through. You're in my way.
Snow White's lying on the ground.
Perhaps she's fainted and fallen down.
See, there's an apple lying there.
What it was? Behind you. Oh, look. It's behind you.
Hang on. Oh, and it's been bit through, yeah?
Look here. There's nothing like working with professionals.
And this is nothing like working with professionals.
Are you delivering that line till I wait?
Come on, it'll be done.
And it's been bitten through, look here.
While we were out, it seems to me.
The wicked queen came round for tea. Grumpy.
And Snow White fooled by her disguise.
Took the apple in disguise.
That's why she's lying on the ground.
She's been poisoned. I'll be bound.
Oh my goodness.
What shall we do?
Ring treble one.
That'll help us through.
No, we can't, you silly bat.
My marble.
Really flat.
How can we save our fair princess?
If we can't use the NHS.
What we need is an helping hand.
From someone regal and awfully grand.
As this is Panto, I'm quite convinced.
We can magic up a handsome prince.
And just then, as if by magic,
Let me see my Snow White fair. Your sad state gives me such a fright. Are you dead? Can it be that you are merely asleep? Leave aside, you silly nits. Let me near to feel her pulse. I just said pulse highlighted all this except the pulse. I nearly didn't read it.
Who is this handsome prince? Do you know?
How does he know our Snow White so?
I've never seen him here before.
So why is he kneeling on the floor?
And why's his head down on a chest?
I'll let the audience guess the rest.
She's still alive. Hurrah, hurrah. Now I can give her CPR. Quickly, Sam, and play Staying Alive so I can give her the kiss of life.
You'll be back in
does anybody else want to have a go at the CPR?
Where am I? I feel so frail.
Quickly, get her a glass of ale.
Someone goes and gets a glass of... You creep.
Come on, I've been waiting for this all night.
She only reason she's doing this.
Oh,
Look at that, Chris has got a broom handle.
Down in one. Go on, down on your head.
Oh, that feels much better, thank you. Oh.
It's nothing special. It didn't come far. In fact, it was sitting on the bar.
No, it wasn't. It was bloody mine. Mine sticking to the right.
Just making sure it's
Cheers, Des. Just a sec, hang on a bit. Did I see you earlier in the script? Should I stand up now? Oh, thank you. Did I see you earlier in the script?
Indeed, remember me you should. I left you here in the deep dark wood. The Queen commanded me to kill you, but I just couldn't do that to you. You thought I was a mere go-getter, but I was really something rather better. I'm not at all I pretend. I'm a high-born, handsome prince, my friend.
Brushes up quite nice, doesn't he? Oh, handsome prince, you've saved my life. Not once, but twice this very night. How can I thank you? Please do say.
Let's not start that game, my dear. If you could only see your way to be my bride one lucky day, I would think it paid in full, these favours I have done for you.
Oh yes, young prince, I'll be your bride and always stay right by your side. But what will happen to the Queen? All is revealed in this last scene.
Now, for this last scene, yeah, I did say the last scene. We move to the castle, where the Queen is sitting alone, talking to herself again.
Alone.
Her magic mirror is lying on the floor.
only
Might
got
as well
little
be
legs,
lying
they
on the
don't
floor.
move
It's been
very
lying to me all night. All is lost. I am bereft. My mirror's broken. I've nothing left. Before it cracked and finally shattered, it told me that my world's in tatters. I am no longer the beauty queen I was when all serene. Snow White lives and she has found a prince so handsome, I'll be bound. What does, I ask, become of me? What's the future for little me?
Just then, Snow White, the prince, and the dwarves all arrive at the castle. Very slowly.
Like I said, they've only got little legs. Oh, wicked queen, don't be so blue. I've been thinking of what to do with you.
In all the other plays we've read, the wicked queen is put to death.
But since it's not our style at all, at the thought of death we are appalled.
You shall not, however, escape completely. Punishment for you and your crimes comes so neatly.
We've decided that you should go and work in the deep dark wood.
In the cottage lives these 7 dwarfs, and they'll have jobs for you to perform.
And so from now on till the end of time, you'll work to pay for all your crimes.
And so, our little panto is over. Snow White and the prince live happily ever after. Well, at least until she finds out about his drug habit and the pornography, but that's for another time. The queen, for her crimes, lives in the cottage in the deep dark wood, working all day long for the 7 dwarfs. And the 7 dwarfs, they continue to work for the minimum wage for an unknown employer in Birmingham. But before we go, I want to leave you with this one tiny thought. When you think that life is dreadful and it's just too much to bear, remember it can get far worse. We're back same time next year. Happy Christmas, everybody. See you in January.